Welcome to the Atoms Precision V2 tutorial series. In this tutorial, we will introduce you to the user interface of Atoms Precision V2. The user interface has a similar look and feel to Microsoft Office 2007. On the top left corner is the Application button, where you can find the File menu commands for creating, opening, and saving file documents. The software allows you to customize the user interface by using the Options button. For example, you may want to move the Quick Access toolbar below the ribbon. You can do so by checking this option in the Customize tab. To open a document, use the Open button or choose a recently used file from the Recent Measurement Documents tab. In Atoms Precision V2, menus can be easily moved and docked. For example, to move the Measurement Light menu and dock it at the right edge, use the Docking Aid icon. Now move the Zoom Navigator menu and dock it below the previous menu. If we need to turn on a menu, right-click over the top of a menu panel and choose the required menu to be displayed. You can dock the Document Settings menu at the right edge and turn on the Auto Hide so that the user interface remains neat and tidy. There are several ways to navigate the image. You can use the mouse scroll wheel for zooming in and out of the image. Use the Zoom tool to zoom to particular areas of interest just by clicking and dragging. You can also use the Zoom Scale slider bar for zooming into the images. The Zoom Navigator is particularly useful to move around the model. Just click and drag the mouse within the image. To reset the zoom, click the Fit button. To move the model, use the Pan tool. There are 5 main tabs in the Atoms Precision V2. First is the Start tab, which allows you to load an image from a scanner or directly from a camera. The Calibration tab allows you to calibrate the model so that the measurements taken match the real object's measurements. For your information, there is a separate tutorial on calibration. If the source is a DXF file, the Calibration tab will be replaced by the CAD Contour tab. In this case, no calibration is necessary. You may want to set the resolution of the pixel and switch the direction of the contour if required. Here, I change the direction of the contour and I change it back again. The next tab is the Orientation tab. Its purpose is to maintain the proper positioning of the inspected object with that of the template. By using geometry such as lines, circles, and points, we can create the required axes to be used for alignment between the inspected object and the template. Next is the Template tab, where all required and critical measurements are defined for object areas to be measured. The measurement commands are the ones in light pink background. The Measure tab contains functions to load and apply a template so as to validate an inspected object with all the measurements made previously. All the measurements that do not satisfy the tolerance are shown in red. There are other useful tools and commands on the status bar. For example, you can use the ruler mode to do quick measurements by click and drag. The Show Hide Mask command is a quick way to control the display of the masks. Over the top corner is the Quick Launch toolbar. The first tool is the Quick Measure command, where you can make various measurements on the fly. The Show Contour command allows you to show or hide contours that Atoms Precision V2 has identified from the image. Watch carefully here in this area as I turn on the display of the contours shown as blue lines. Next, a Show Object Text command allows you to control the display of the text and dimension. You can toggle the display in 3 different modes. For more information, you can consult the Atoms Precision V2 Help menu. You can select a topic of interest over here, or go straight to the Help page for a particular command. In this particular example, I'm showing the help on Manual Distance Measure. In this tutorial, we gained a brief insight on how to navigate the Atoms Precision V2 user interface. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and please view the other tutorials in this series to learn more about the features of Atoms Precision V2.